The Dream Trip into the Future. Chapter 1. The Invitation. Alex Carter had always been fascinated by the future. Every night after work, he would sit by the large window of his apartment overlooking the glowing city below. The world outside seemed ordinary. Cars moving through crowded streets, advertisements flashing across skyscrapers, people rushing to destinations unknown. On this particular evening, the city felt strangely quiet. As Alex stared into the night sky, something unexpected happened. A brilliant blue light suddenly appeared in the center of his living room. He jumped from his chair. The light expanded into a floating hologram. Tiny particles danced around it like stars. Words slowly formed in the air. Journey to the future. Alex rubbed his eyes. The hologram remained. Then a second message appeared. Humanity requests your presence. Destination, year 2150. Before he could react, the room vanished in a burst of blue light. Alex found himself standing inside a massive research facility unlike anything he had ever seen. Towering machines surrounded him. Transparent screens floated in mid-air. Scientists wearing advanced suits worked calmly around an enormous circular structure pulsing with blue and purple energy. At the center stood a portal. Electric waves swirled through its glowing surface. A woman approached him. "Welcome, Alex." "Who are you?" he asked. "My name is Maya. I am your guide." She smiled and pointed toward the portal. "The future is waiting." The portal erupted with light. Alex took a deep breath. Then he stepped forward. Chapter 3. Arrival in 2150. For a moment, Alex felt weightless. Then the light disappeared. He opened his eyes. His jaw dropped. Before him stood a city beyond imagination. Gigantic skyscrapers reached above the clouds. Flying vehicles glided silently through the sky. Glass bridges connected towering buildings. Robots and humans walked side by side. Everything felt alive. Everything felt possible. Maya smiled at his reaction. "Welcome to Earth in 2150. Chapter 4. The Sky City. Maya guided Alex onto a floating transport platform. Minutes later, they arrived at one of humanity's greatest achievements. A city suspended above the clouds. The view was breathtaking. Floating gardens stretched endlessly between shining towers. Crystal-clear waterfalls flowed through elevated parks. Birds flew freely among skyscrapers covered in forests. Families relaxed beneath giant trees while maintenance drones quietly cared for the environment. "It feels like a dream," Alex whispered. Maya nodded. "We learned that progress and nature must grow together." Chapter 5. The Fastest Ride on Earth. Next, Maya introduced Alex to future transportation. A sleek, transparent vehicle awaited them. The moment they entered, it accelerated silently. Outside, glowing tunnels surrounded them. The city became streaks of colorful light. There were no traffic jams, no pollution, no noise. The vehicle floated effortlessly using magnetic technology. Alex laughed like a child. "This is incredible." "It gets better," Maya replied. Chapter 6. Friends Made of Intelligence. As they arrived at another district, Alex noticed people chatting with highly realistic robots. Some robots taught children, others assisted elderly citizens. Many worked alongside humans. One approached Alex. "Good afternoon, Alex. It is a pleasure to meet you." Alex blinked. The robot sounded completely human. "They aren't replacing people," Maya explained. "They help people become their best selves." Alex watched as technology and humanity worked together harmoniously. For the first time, he began to understand the future. Chapter 7. Cities Beneath the Sea. The journey continued beneath the ocean. Through a giant observation vessel, Alex saw enormous underwater cities protected by transparent domes. Schools, homes, parks, and research centers existed beneath the waves. Colorful fish swam around the structures. Massive whales drifted gracefully overhead. Blue sunlight filtered through the water. The entire city glowed like a jewel beneath the sea. Humanity learned to expand without destroying the world, Maya said. Chapter 8. The Stairway to Space. The next destination left Alex speechless. A colossal structure rose from Earth into the heavens. A space elevator. Its upper section disappeared into orbit. Massive platforms traveled along its length, carrying passengers and cargo. Thousands of people moved between Earth and space every day. It once took rockets, Maya explained. Now it takes hours. Alex stared upward. Humanity had built a bridge to the stars. Chapter 9. Vacation on the Moon. Soon they were standing beneath a giant transparent dome on the moon. Beautiful gardens surrounded luxury resorts. Visitors relaxed beneath artificial waterfalls. Restaurants overlooked Earth hanging in the black sky. The sight was unforgettable. Blue oceans, white clouds, a glowing world suspended in darkness. Alex couldn't look away. Our home has never looked more beautiful, Maya said softly. Chapter 10. Learning without limits. Their next stop was a school, but it looked nothing like the schools Alex knew. Students stood inside holographic worlds. One class explored ancient Egypt. Another walked through the human bloodstream. A third traveled through a simulation of the galaxy. History wasn't read, it was experienced. Science wasn't memorized, it was explored. Learning had become an adventure. Healing the impossible. Maya then brought Alex to a medical center. Patients received treatments from advanced nanotechnology. Artificial intelligence worked alongside doctors. Diseases once considered incurable had become manageable. Life expectancy had increased dramatically. Healthcare was available to everyone. The atmosphere was filled with hope. We chose to use technology to heal, Maya explained. Chapter 12. The Red Frontier. The journey continued to Mars. Alex stood beneath a giant dome overlooking endless red deserts. Thriving cities stretched across the landscape. Greenhouses produced food. Exploration vehicles crossed distant valleys. Children played in parks built on another planet. Humanity had become an interplanetary civilization. The dream of generations had become reality. Chapter 13. The Green Revolution. Back on Earth, Maya showed Alex another marvel. Every skyscraper was covered with living forests. Rooftops held farms. Wildlife moved freely through protected corridors. Clean energy powered entire continents. The air felt pure. The rivers sparkled. Technology had not conquered nature. It had helped restore it. Chapter 14. The Secret. As sunset painted the sky gold, Maya brought Alex to a balcony overlooking the future city. Lights illuminated the horizon. Flying vehicles moved between glowing towers. Forests blended seamlessly into urban landscapes. "This future is amazing," Alex said. "How did humanity achieve it?" Maya smiled. "The answer isn't technology." Alex looked surprised. "Then what is it?" "People." She pointed toward the city. "Humanity succeeded when nations cooperated instead of competing endlessly." She pointed toward the forests. "We protected the planet." She pointed toward the stars. "And we used technology responsibly." Alex stood silently. The secret wasn't machines. The secret was wisdom. Chapter 15. Returning home. The portal appeared once again. Its familiar blue glow filled the air. Alex looked back at the incredible world. Part of him wanted to stay. But Maya shook her head. "The future isn't a place you visit." She smiled. "It's something you build." Alex stepped into the portal. The future faded behind him. Chapter 16. A New Beginning. Morning sunlight streamed through Alex's apartment window. He opened his eyes. The city outside looked exactly the same. Cars filled the streets. Buildings touched the sky. People hurried through their daily lives. Had it all been a dream? Then he noticed something on his table, a small glowing crystal from the future. Proof. Alex smiled. He walked to the window and looked toward the horizon. For the first time, he understood that the future wasn't waiting to happen. It was being created by the choices people made every day. As the sun rose above the city, Alex felt something he hadn't felt in years. Hope. And somewhere beyond the clouds, beyond the moon, beyond Mars itself, humanity's greatest future was still waiting to be built.